I decided that I wanted to do something different, go back to older films and review an older film each week. The way that I'm doing this is every Tuesday I'm going to review a Blu-ray re-release of a film. One of the most saturated films ever. This is my review of Rushmore. Welcome to another episode of Film Trash Review, where we give you an honest review. Today's review, Rushmore in Blu-ray. So Rushmore is the story of a 15-year-old high school student that is failing out of a rich private school that he has a scholarship to called Rushmore. This kid isn't dumb by any means, but he makes sure that he doesn't do any homework, doesn't do any schoolwork. Schoolwork just isn't his thing. He creates every club imaginable. He finds as many ways as possible to not have to do his homework. It's his love story. He falls in love with a second grade teacher who writes a quote in a book. It's basically the relationship between him and the teacher, and also a friend that he has carried along the way, played by Bill Murray, and his relationship with this woman as well. And kind of this love triangle. That's the basic idea of the film. Seeing this film in Blu-ray has to be the best experience that I've ever seen watching any Wes Anderson film. I really want to watch The Royal Tenenbaums and now Fantastic Mr. Fox in Blu-ray. That's who this director is. It's Wes Anderson. He might look like the creepiest guy in the world, but the guy is a freaking genius. He writes all of his own material. He will only direct what he writes. He will only write what he directs. Everything about his style and composition is completely original. If you look at Royal Tenenbaums, if you look at Fantastic Mr. Fox, if you look at Rushmore or Bottle Rocket, all of them have these deep reds and saturated colors that mix well with the characters and the scene that they live in. Looking back on this, there was one thing that I always hated about Rushmore. You could tell when they dubbed the audio. But in the Blu-ray release, they fixed it all, and they were commenting on it, and they were saying that, you know, with Pro Tools HD, we were able to fix those bells and whistles, and they did it well. The sound for this film is absolutely amazing. There is no buzzing or scratching or wind or canceling of wind and canceling of ambience like there was in the original theatrical release of this film. If you're a huge fan of this film, you're going to love the special features that they give you. They give you the auditions of the main characters, interviews with Bill Murray and Wes Anderson that last up to about a half an hour, some short sketches that Wes Anderson directed for the MTV Movie Awards that year, and there's a load of other stuff that goes in there too. This film is so smart. It reminds me of Arrested Development on so many different levels. The comedy is brilliant. Whenever you hear a joke, he never plays to his audience as stupid. He understands that his audience is going to be smart, and if they're not smart, they're not going to get it, whatever. Every single punchline, every single joke has meaning, has thought behind it. I can't say enough good things about this film. I give Rushmore, the Blu-ray edition, a 10 out of 10. Let's break it down. The film itself is probably a 9 out of 10, maybe possibly an 8 out of 10, but when they fixed all of those sound errors, and seeing any Wes Anderson film in Blu-ray is just phenomenal. It looks amazing. You gotta see a Wes Anderson film to understand what I'm talking about with the quality here. This has been my review of Rushmore, the Blu-ray edition. You can check out other reviews and mini blog posts of other films I watched throughout the week and stuff over at facebook.com/filmtrashreview. Thanks for watching.